Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Nitesh Tiwari Technical Hub. In this video, we are talking about the verification of basic logic gate by using MATLAB and Simulink. This video is useful for the beginner of the digital electronics. So let's begin with Simulink. This is your MATLAB environment, and this is a MATLAB 2019A, as you see. This is when you open your MATLAB in your system, then this environment will open. So first of all, what you can do, you just click on new button and you found this window, this Simulink. And when you click in this Simulink, a new window is open. So this is the new window where you just click on this blank model. So if you are clicking on this blank model, then a blank model is open, and in this blank model, you can verify your logic gates. But for due to save the time, I just make this model already. I just show you. This is the basic logic model. If you want to make this model, then I will tell you how to make. Just see with me how we can make. For example, if you want, first of all, we have to verify the AND gate, that how AND gate will work. So we need a AND gate. You know the symbol of AND gate. This is the symbol of AND gate. You know this thing in theoretically. So if you want to put any logical gate, so what you can do, either you can double click on the window and write the name. What is name? Logical operator. You can just write logical operator. And if you are double clicking in that, then your logical operator is open. It will take some time. Let's wait. Now it's open. You can see this is the AND gate. If you are doing double click in that, we just double click in that. So what we have? So we just see if you're doing double click on this gate, then we can change the icon shape. For example, in right now the icon shape is square. So we just change the icon shape if you want. Next, what we can do, we can just select the name of the gate. For example, if you want AND gate, then we just select AND or NAND, NOR, XOR, XNOR, NOT. All gate we can select it from here. And this is so the number of input. If you need 2 input AND gate, then you can write 2 here. If you want 3 input AND gate, then you can write 3 here. Okay. So for example, we are just selecting an AND gate, and after that, what we need, after that we just use a switch. So we have a manual switch. So you doing double click, you just write manual switch, and you got manual switch from there. So this is your manual switch, and then this is the constant block. The name is constant. So you just write constant block, and you got this. So this is your constant block. So you can put any value in your constant block, either 1 you can put, either 0 you can put. So in this way you can make this arrangement. So let's verify that how your AND gate will work. So for this purpose, I just open this model, and you see that this is the AND gate and 2 input AND gate. And if you see the symbol in outside, then you know that this is the basic symbol of your AND gate. This is the manual switch. When this switch is in upper side, then 0 is connected with AND gate, and when we double click on this manual switch, then 1 is connected. This is the simple way to understand. So what we can do, let's if you need to verify your AND gate, then you just see the logic table as I make here. You just see this logic table. This table you can see this AND gate table. In this table, what you can see, if one input is 0, second input 0, then output is 0. Let's verify. So you just see your one input is 0 here. Because your manual switch is connected with upper constant block, so your one input is 0 and your second input is also 0. And we want to check if both input is 0, then what is the output. This is your display block, which is show the result in display, and this is your scope block, which is show the result in graphical form. So to run this model, we have to click here. This green symbol, we have to, this is a green symbol of run. And if you click in this symbol, this model is start running, and you see in very bottom that your model is going to be compiled. It is 2% compiled right now. It will take some time. After that, after compiling, it will show your results. So it is compiling right now. What is meaning of compiling? Compiling means it will try to check the error that is it any error is occur in your system or not. So in the compiling process, it will check the error. If there is no error is occur, then compiling process is over and your system is start running. So let's see. Your compiling process is over. And now it's running. So you just see your one input is 0, second input is 0, and you got output 0. As you see in your display block, that your output is 0. What we want in the AND gate. Second is, if for your one input is 0, second is 1, then output is 0. We'll just verify it. You just see this input is 0. Let's do this input is 1. If we apply this input is 1, then 0 and 1, and we just run this again, and we got where output is 0. So the second block is this is 1, this is 0, and we got output 0. So this is we keep 0, and this is 1. So in 1 and 0, we just want to check the output, and if we run, then we found the output is 0. But if both input is 1, then output is 1. So if both this first input is 1 and second input is also 1, and if you run this model, then we found the output is what? The output is 1. It means the basic logic operation is verified. For the, and this truth table is also verified. Okay, so in OR gate, if you are trying to verify the OR gate, so first of all, you have to change this logical operation. So you just double click on this logical operator and click in OR. So if you are clicking in OR and you press OK, then this symbol, your OR gate symbol is appeared here. You just see this is the OR gate symbol as you studied theoretically. And this is your OR gate, what is truth table. So you just verify OR get truth table. So first of all, both the switch is in 0 input. And if you try to run this, so what happened? Just see. If you run this model, then you just see if both input is 0, then you got output 0. What you need in OR gate? If first input is 0 and second input is 1, then what is output? If you run the model, then you just see the output is what? The output is 1. And the next, if first input is 1, second input is 0, then what is the output? Then also you just got the output is what? 1. And if both input is 1, and I mean first input is 1 and second input is also 1, and if you run this model, then you found, then your output is 1. It means your OR gate is also verified. This is your OR gate. It means if what is the truth table of OR gate? If any one input of is 1, then your output is 1, and which is, this is verified by this model. For verification of NAND gate, what you can do, for verification of NAND gate, you just see the truth table of NAND gate. What is the truth table of NAND gate? And you just double click on this logical operator and change its NAND gate. So this is your NAND gate. So in the NAND gate, what is the output? If both input is 0, then output is 1. So just keep it both input is 0. If both input is 0, let's run the program. I mean this model. So if both input is 0, you just got output is 1. Next one, if one input is 0, second input is 1, then output is 1. So but first input is 0, second input is 1. And so what is your output? Let's run the program, and you got the output is 1. In the second third one, the one input is 1, second one is 0. So first input is 1, second one is 0. And if you run the program, then you got the output is what? Your output is 1. And in the last, if both input is 1, the first input is 1 and second input is also 1. And if you run the program, this model, then you got the output is 0. It means your NAND gate is also verified. You just verify your truth table of your NAND gate. And what is the truth table of NAND gate? The truth table of NAND gate is just opposite the truth table of AND gate, as we discussed earlier. Okay, it means if both input is 1, it means if all input is 1, then output is 0. Otherwise, the input is 1. This is the condition of your NAND gate. So it's the time to verify your NOR gate. So this is the truth table of your NOR gate, and we just verify this NOR gate. So let's we just need to double click on this, and we just need to change this NAND gate to NOR gate. So this is the NOR gate. So you know that this is the symbol of your NOR gate, and let's verify. If both input is 0, we just keep both input is 0. So if both input is 0 in your truth table, then your output is 1. It means if both input is 0, we just need to run the program for both input is 0. So if both input is 0, you just see your output is 1. If one input is 0, second input is 1. So if second input is 1, first input is 0. And if you run the program, then we got the output is what? We got the output is 0. Yes, we got the output is 0. And if first input is 1, second input is 0. And if we run the program, then we got the output is 0. And in the last, if both input is 1. So first input is 1 and second input is 1. And if we run the program, then we got the output is what? We got the output is 0. And very second last, we have gate, basic logic gate. So in the second last, we have to see this XOR gate. So in the XOR gate, what you can see, we just need to change this gate from NOR gate to XOR gate. This is our XOR gate. So okay, you just know the symbol of XOR gate. So okay, if both input is 0, you just see if both input is 0, then your output is what? 0. So if both input is 0, we just run this program. So if both input is 0, we got output is 0, as we see in our truth table. If one input is 0, second input is 1, then output is 1. We just see first input is 0, second input is 1, and if we run the program, then we got output is what? Output is 1. In the second case, if one input is 1, second input is 0, then output is 1. So for first input is 1, second input is 0, and if we run the program, then we got the output is what? We got the output is 1. And in the last case, if both input is 1, then we got the output is 0. So if both input is 1, and if we run the program, then we got the output is what? We got the output is 0. As you see, you just try to see in display and match with this logic gate. So this is the verification of your XOR gate. And in the very last, we just verify our XNOR gate. So this is our XNOR gate, or this is the XOR gate, both we can say. So XNOR gate we have to verify. This is the symbol of XNOR gate, which is just opposite the XOR gate, as we discussed earlier. So if we keep both input is 0, just to see, I just mark it. Give me some minute. Okay, this is your XNOR gate. This is your XNOR gate. You just see this there. So here, if both input is 0, then output is 1. So if we keep both input is 0, and if we run the program, then we got the output is what? 1. If one input is 0, second input is 1, then we got output is 0. Let's verify. Let's verify. We got output is 0. Just see. In the second, if one input is 1, second input is 0, one input is 1, second input is 0, then we got the output is what? Output is 0. And in the very last, if both input is 1, in first input is 1 and also second input is 1, and if you try to verify the model, then we got the output is what? Output is 1. So this is what? This is we just verified our this basic logic gate with the help of MATLAB and Simulink. If you try to verify the NOT gate, I don't make the truth table of NOT gate, but you know better that if one input is 1, then output is 0. Let's see what happens. If one input is 0 and second is 1, so we just verify using the NOT gate, and you know in NOT gate always input is 1. It means this input is useless. So you just remove this input if you want. So we have a one input here. You just see there. We have one input, and we try to check what happened in that. So this is your NOT gate. This is a symbol of your NOT gate. And first of all, if your one input is 0, and we try to see the output, then you just see your output is what? Output is 1. And if your input is 1, then your output is 0. It means you are verifying all the basic logic gate. So thank you everyone. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you.